My background picture last night when I was playing on Kick. I thought it was pretty funny. Let's not go run into that thing. Anybody see it? There were like 3 people in the live stream, so 3 people should have saw it.
VanMom 2024 says, yes, I did. I loved it, lol. Angie416 says, I did.
I didn't know if anybody was going to get my joke or not, but I was clearly in a basement.
Michelle210 says, Mom's empty basement.
Right, right. That's going to be my new background for live streams.
Texas Man the Legend says, I had already turned into a pumpkin by that point.
Gotcha. It's pretty
Stream
funny.
Element says, JC225__ just subscribed for 4 months in a row.
JC225, thank you so much. 4 months in a row. That's amazing.
VanMom 2024 says, you were literally in the basement.
Right, right. It looked like it was, huh? It definitely looked like I was. I'll let you in on a little secret. I wasn't really in a basement. I'll give you guys some inside information. That was a fake basement. It's in the attic. It's clearly a basement. The stairs are going down.
Michelle210 says, no, it was a real basement, just not Mom's. Senor Dasher OTR says, updated title, sir. Alligator Speed Dating Wednesday. Big Dave BCTX says, we don't have basements here, silly.
I know.
Melanie Syop1784 says, I want to try your mom's pizza rolls. Stream Elements says, Bayou Preppers 1 just subscribed.
Thank you, Bayou. Bayou with the subscription. Thank you so much.
Bayou Preppers 1 says, aw, thank you, the man, big hugs. Texas Man the Legend says, cheer 100.
Thank you.
Stream Elements says, Texas Man the Legend just cheered 100 bits.
I'm guessing you just also gifted a sub?
Michelle210 says, Mom's Basement Food Truck Difference Pizza Rolls.
Right. Also,
Bayou
that's...
Preppers 1 says, you the man. Texas Man the Legend says, you're welcome, Bayou.
You need to get on Prime so you... I don't know if you can do it from a phone or not. I always do it from my computer. You couldn't last time? Gotcha.
Dave BCTX says you can do Prime from a phone.
Thought so.
Michelle210 says you can do it from phone.
Alright guys, we got 214 miles of gas. That should be enough for tonight.
Michelle210 says Kick is couldn't.
Kick you couldn't. Yeah, Kick is weird altogether. Yes.
Strikes of Blue says you can no longer sub on iPhone on Twitch.
Really? Is that why I'm falling off? You can't subscribe on iPhone? Oh man, what a bad month for it to do. Right when Christmas is coming up.
Vanmom 2024 says I'm subscribing on iPhone. Strikes of Blue says something about the Apple feed.
Yeah, you should always, if you have a computer.
It's going to be a third party call.
It's going to be a third party call.
Big Dave BCTX says Android is superior once again.
For an 82-year-old male.
Vanmom 2024 says reminds also set up on automatic payments, so mine just comes out, but I have an iPhone.
26, respond to 2500 Fairway Drive, references suspicious, call advice of black male, unknown clothing.
Will Donlan says it let me do it from my iPhone.
Yay.
Knocking on multiple doors.
Strikes of Blue says you can no longer use Prime sub redemptions in the Twitch iOS app due to Apple's policies. Will Donlan says thank you. Big Dave BCTX says choo choo.
Let's go, guys. Oh, did I connect YouTube's voice? I don't think I did. They're probably over there talking
Texas
to me.
Man the Legend says iPhones attract crabs.
I don't think I connected YouTube. Sorry, YouTube. I will connect you right now. As soon as I get to this light. Because I'm a law-abiding
Texas Man the
citizen.
Legend says cheer 100.
Thank you, Texas
Stream
Man.
Elements says Texas Man the Legend just cheered 100 bits.
All right, guys. I just connected YouTube's voice. I'm sorry about that. I did you wrong.
JC225__ says it's okay. You can leave YouTube's voice
No,
off.
God, they pay for
Big
that.
Dave BCTX says cheer 100.
Thank you, Big
Stream
Dave.
Elements says Big Dave BCTX just cheered 100 bits.
Texas Man.
Will
cheers to bits.
Donlan
Thank
says
you.
good night, see you tomorrow.
See you
Texas
tomorrow.
Man the Legend says cheer 50. Stream Elements says Texas Man the Legend just cheered 50 bits.
With the 50 bits.
Senor
Thank you.
Dasher OTR says 36.
Let's go down Jones Road here.
25, they just turned into Fox Meadow.
Vanmom 2024 says where's Pam and John?
Oh, that road is weird, man. That road is so weird. That road is super weird. Like you turn, you could end up in that ditch easily.
Texas Man the Legend says damn, tried to level up the choo choo.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Texas Man.
Mickey _12,141,617 says how is everyone doing tonight?
Wonderful.
At Dino Vittorio 9249 says hi John.
Hi.
Good evening.
Good evening to you.
Kakasper says doing good.
Yeah, they're just talking. They're talking to the victim, so
Vanmom 2024 says see when John was in mom's basement last night playing his game I had nobody stopping me from getting skins. I was able to answer the math problems by myself. Yay me law. At Dino Vittorio 9249 says hi everyone.
Hi, Dino.
Ryan 152,793 says not C note.
It is C notes.
Sharik Cherik says hi John, Pam and Trunkies.
Hello to you. Yeah, it is C notes. But that's for Clue. We're gonna go there and mess with them. I mean, document them later.
Vanmom 2024 says hey Dasher.
So this call, the person who allegedly assaulted somebody has already left. So I'm staying kind of on the outskirts in case they find the car. The car is probably long gone though. They went looking for the car first. Now they're just now showed up. Now they just got there to talk to the person involved.
Be advised, caller stated that subject is going to be in a white t-shirt, black male, still driving around in a black BMW.
And
He observed him trying to open his front door by wiggling the handle. Hello? 2-3, David St. Charles.
Stream Elements says Countryboy 23,123 just subscribed for 9 months in a row.
Country boy, we had a
Texas
baby.
Man the Legend says my little legend ate my beef jerky, so now I'm drinking her juice box.
There you go.
Dad justice in full effect.
That's right. I don't blame you. She has like some animal crackers. That would be good revenge too. Animal crackers. Clute is noting.
14, please.
Countryboy 23,123 says whose baby?
It's not mine. I'm not paying for it. I'm just telling you that much right now. I'm not paying for it. I'd have a lot of babies to pay for.
Kakasper says LMAO. Ryan 152,793 says did John have a baby?
No. It's a joke because they subscribed for 9 months in a row.
Countryboy
Okay.
23,123 says you got paid for it.
I'm not paying. No, you gotta find me first. You gotta find me first. I'll probably be in Sector JG, so it won't be hard to find. But you gotta find me first. I wouldn't be hard to find. I'm live every night, so yeah, you're probably gonna find me.
Texas Man the Legend says sounds like you guys need to go on Maury. Flying Preppers 1 says technically it's 10 months, but if they want to have the baby early, that's all good.
Ah, it's 10 months? Why did I think 9 months?
Countryboy 23,123 says I will find you, I will get pulled over and say I found you.
Yeah, that's probably a way to find me. I'd be like,
Ryan 152,793 says at least it not a YouTube baby.
yeah.
Big Dave BCTX says YouTube babies are fugly. Just
No,
saying.
They're probably cute, too.
JC225__ says 9 months.
They're probably cute. YouTube babies are probably cute too. Be nice to YouTube, Twitch.
Countryboy 23,123 says always film 50.
Always.
JC225__ says you a YouTube baby.
Stop it.
Ryan 152,793 says YouTube baby probably look like John Law. Amanda BB13 says John needs the Who's the Baby Daddy show. Texas Man the Legend says YouTube babies cry when you sing to them because they hate on music.
They probably would cry if you give them cookies. Because they hate on music? Yes, yeah. They wouldn't be happy with us. I'm just going to hang out here for a second, see if they find this car. I'll get the big scanner on.
Michelle 210 says 40 weeks is technically 10 months, but you can deliver 36 weeks, which is 9 months.
Gotcha.
Big Dave BCTX says YouTube babies looking like Sloth from Goonies.
Stop it. Be nice to YouTube.
Ryan 152,793 says YouTube baby needs some milk.
YouTube baby needs milk.
Texas Man the Legend says give cookies to babies. Name and badge number.
Right.
Big Dave BCTX says hey you guys.
Hey. Alright, they're back in. Seems like it was just verbal.
Ryan 152,793 says John let turn YouTube off, they are boring.
They're not. YouTube is always exciting.
Countryboy 23,123 says Cashier John has candy in his pocket.
We're not even in the store.
Big Dave BCTX says baby. Baby. Ruth. Baby Ruth. Wax Hustler 80 says hi John.
Hi Wax.
I'm just here a brief minute. Everything went really good today in surgery. I'm cancer free.
Very good. That's absolutely amazing. Well, speedy recovery, like I told you in
Stream
the
Element
message.
says slots are rigged.
They're definitely not rigged. Well, I'm very glad for you.
Texas Man the Legend says congrats Wax. JC225__ says the government is rigged, not slots.
I agree.
903 Print Guy says yay Wax. Love ya.
Big scanner needs to be on. Let's do that.
Check Aldino Rodriguez Mobile.
Tony de Almeida 3 says I want to buy a shirt on your website. Can I use Cash App to purchase a shirt?
You'd have to
I
ask.
need an extra large in men.
You'd have to ask 903. 903 is the expert with that.
Ryan 152,793 says John YouTube Babies Wood takes you from Film 5-0.
Yeah, well, you're gonna have to get a lot of babysitters. You need to find a babysitter that doesn't charge by the kid, but by the hour.
Rodriguez is showing around 2 KBs in front of us. One for possession of drug paraphernalia. Fire out 36.
Wax Hustler 80 says thank you. Just wanted to pop in. I'm in a lot of pain. As much as I want to stick around, I won't because my neck has 18 stitches on the outside. I don't want to laugh and hurt more if it makes sense.
Oh, that would.
LD Murder says didn't Dasher give a baby cookies? Tony de Almeida 3 says hey 903 can I use Cash App to purchase the shirt? Kikisper says I love my Trunkies t-shirt. Ryan 152,793 says John just take them to Clue PD.
Yeah.
Senor Dasher OTR says 30.
Yep.
Michelle 210 says 30. Wax Hustler 80 says thanks everyone.
Yeah, that was Dasher who tried to give the cookies to the baby, so we're watching him. We're keeping an eye on him.
Senor Dasher OTR says no. I had to go rescue a baby John tried to give cookies to. Senor Dasher OTR says denied, sir.
Oh man. I mean, you choose who you want to believe, guys. You choose who you want to believe.
Wax Hustler 80 says see you all soon.
See you,
Later,
Wax.
Trunkies.
Wax, I hope you get better soon.
Senor Dasher OTR says I've got witnesses and you recorded it, sir. Texas Man the Legend says good night, Wax. Ryan 152,793 says John we would have to get a bus for all the YouTube baby.
Yeah, we'd have
Ryan
to.
Preppers 1 says love you Wax. Christoker _1710 says I'm late.
That's alright, we just been driving around. We got a drink.
Wax Hustler 80 says thanks I truly appreciate. I share pictures with Pam in her personal Discord. Tony de Almeida 3 says always film 50.
Always, always.
Michelle 210 says Dasher I beat now it'll take chocolate chip. Ryan 152,793 says the bus can't outrun Cludor.
No, we'll
Texas
never.
Man the Legend says need to get bumper stickers made for all the C-Notes fellas. Tony Dalmeda 3 says Rich Year 1, 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 Rich Year 1. Stream Elements says Tony de Almeida 3 just cheered 41 bits.
Hey guys, this guy's...
Ryan 152,793 says so we need the Camaro to outclude PD. Tony de Almeida 3 says is today the C note.
Yeah, this
DJ
guy...
Skinny Steve says going a bit fast there EH.
Yeah, he's doing it to get away from me. He lollygagged behind me, so I went down to about 35. And then he put his lights on and then went through the light.
AM says they were hauling.
Yeah, they were doing it to get away from me. So there's like, they randomly ran some guy.
Texas Man the Legend says I see the raspberries and blueberries.
Yeah, they did that to get away from me.
At Farting Bastage says evening everyone.
Evening. So they randomly ran somebody they knew had warrants, and then they shook him down, and then he's on his way to that call, but he was behind me, and I was doing like 35 because I knew he was behind me, and I was trying to get him to pass me up.
And also pull me case number.
But then he went with speeding by me and turned on his lights to go through here. So I still don't know where they're at. I know it's in this general direction in that way. That's all I know.
And also case number.
Now this is the light from hell.
TikiCat 1961 says Cheerwell 1000.
Thank
Stream
you so
Elements
much.
says TikiCat 1961 just cheered 1000 bits.
Thank you for the 1,000
Tony
bits.
Dalmeda 3 says Shamrock 1 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 Shamrock 1.
All right, they're gonna have another
Stream
cop.
Elements says Tony Dalmeda 3 just cheered 12.
All right, guys, there's gonna be another cop that's coming with his lights on.
What is everybody doing for Thanksgiving?
There's gonna be another cop that's trying to come by with his lights on. I don't know where he's going.
Good.
Go, man. Go. Your light is green.
Ajax says hello, Sir Legs. How's your evening so far?
Good. I wanted that van to go at his green light, but he wouldn't. So here we are.
I'm always not going to confirm on the class C, but Tony is directed towards admission.
Lion Preppers 1 says he like him good.
Oh, quality is directed towards admission only. Class C, I'm really not good.
Oh, come on, van. I guess you need to do the speed limit, so that's good.
I'm always not going to confirm on the class C, but Tony is
Big
directed
Dave
towards admission only.
BCTX says turn us down so we can hear the radio traffic.
They're not saying anything. They're not saying anything. This is Clute C notes, so we have to make it up. All I know is it's kind of this way. All they're doing is shaking down someone with some capious fines for paraphernalia. For allegedly
Lion
having...
Preppers 1 says no one wants to be behind that cop but us.
He was just sitting there looking at his phone.
Strikes of Blue says he has to find the flashing lights.
Yeah, that's all I'm looking for. And if we could get lucky, we get lucky.
Renegement says someone said Lakeview.
Lakeview, got you. Got you.
Shows me some back to his bed. Come back to us.
That would make sense why they went this way. Lakeview's kind of big. Dude, can they get any more information?
Product report. We show the patient held back to his bed. Back in service.
Please.
Ryan 152,793 says John did go on the green light name and badge number. Ryan 152,793 says didn't.
Okay.
I do want to
Maybe we'll see him when we turn up here.
55 6, that female was released to EMS. She was transported to HCA.
Great. Great.
I'll be not up.
Great.
I see him.
706.
Big Dave BCTX says, did you see anything more on the female found last night?
Nope. And we probably won't.
There's going to be a light male for the Transcarpathian Ocean or Black Shore. Yeah, I think it's not physical, but could possibly be turned into females.
I'm telling you to go, man.
I just wanted 27.
Says you know you're doing something right when the cops are hiding from you instead of you hiding from them.
Were you able to find anything on the mill house?
Negative.
That's good.
Alright, we're in the right area. They were both pulling out of the two entrances, so they're probably going to go to the third entrance, whatever they're looking for. We don't know what we're running into, what we're getting into. And that's their fault, because I treat different calls differently. As you could clearly see from yesterday, I treat calls differently. And I have discretion, right?
First name's going to be spelled Adam, Mary, Adam, Robert, Ocean, North. Scorpion Bars, I don't have my body camera.
Uh-oh, they don't have their body.
Young, Tom, Ocean, North, 11/18, 2004. 23, Copperton.
Go ahead.
First name's going to be spelled Adam, Mary, Adam, Robert,
210 says
Ocean, North.
13.
Last name is going to be spelled Paul, Adam, Young, Tom, Ocean, Nora, 11/18, 2004.
Team 264, just for 43, that male is left his room. He's going to be wearing a gray sweater, black shorts. Clear report. That's correct.
203 said, I'm out. I'm out. I got you, no baby.
I got a daughter. I worked my ass off this shit.
Let me get around here.
I'm sorry, as a father, I couldn't let it. As a father, I'm sorry. We're going, sir.
203 was right here. He left.
No, this is not like correct. Like if did you discipline the child for the regular? Yeah, like she was coming after me, then I grabbed her. Like,
I'm trying to keep the kid off, guys.
Both of them started coming to me, like me, and then I grabbed her. Like that. She started shouting, she started crying, all the sudden, because she was so loud.
I just came out from my
Well,
apartment.
we just finished our
Just
dinner.
to walk in.
After dinner, we used to walk like
and
area over there.
She ran out from the home and she want to join me. Okay,
We were here.
I stand here, he came here, I took her hand, and we were going forward. She was very happy with me. They came in the car, and from here, there, they were shouting, what are you doing? What are they? What he was saying, I cannot understand. And it was
just saying, y'all probably saying inside.
yeah. That my
No, we are not talking with them. We are just worried like they are done. Like they were 4 adults. Like, let me complete it also. Yeah, like they are 4 men. And like we are worried.
I'm trying to keep the kid off, guys.
Come after us again because they are done. They are done.
They come back outside and call us. Right now, y'all just gonna separate.
Yeah, we don't want. We don't want anything.
Y'all agree together.
Yeah, thank you.
All right, guys. Sorry, I had to work. I wanted to work hard to keep the kid off. How you doing tonight, man? We got anything holding?
No.
How about any notes? Can I see the notes? It's Wacky Warning Wednesday, man. Keep that in mind tonight. Wacky Warning Wednesday. Say it with me. Come on, say Wacky Warning Wednesday. We're trying to make it a thing, man. All right, all right. He's not gonna say it, guys. He's not. We're still gonna work on making Wacky Warning Wednesday a thing.
Strikes of Blue says sounds like a domestic call.
That's good parking,
The
guys.
laid back squirrel says so close. Lol. Ajax says lol, he said, no.
Alright, let's get back to work. We found him, guys. Whoever had Lakeview had perfect information. Thank you so much.
Big Dave BCTX says he said he doesn't talk to Johns. Senor Dasher OTR says, well, someone didn't get paid before he went to work. Texas Man the Legend says was 203 Sergeant Shwama Lama Ding Dong.
He was there, and he was the middle car, and he left as soon as I got here.
80,424 says, hey John and everyone. Preston 72 says parking 9.
Nothing physical. I'm trying to speak to the mail on 122.
Strikes of Blue says that's the one you say doesn't like C-Note but sounds like he does like them.
Yeah, he
Claston
does.
72 says, hi John,
Yeah,
how
no.
are you doing tonight, sir?
I was wrong.
Always, film
Hey,
5-0. Mets 12 says, John, how's your night going?
Wonderful. I was wrong because he was working an extra shift with the not C-Note shift, and he was still doing C-Note's behavior.
DJ Skinny Steve says, can I see the notes? No LOL.
Said no, I couldn't see the notes. All right, I wish if anyone's going to gift a sub, whoever had the information that was at Lakeview,
Texas Man the Legend says Stoner Kennels XO_CO with the hot info.
Yeah.
Claston 72 says, how are you, John?
If anyone's going to gift a sub, gift that guy a sub, because they had info that got us right here. Without that, I would have never found him back here. So.
That female was not on scene. Complained about the insured. He left in a vehicle with the trail.
So, yeah, if anybody wants to, that's good stuff. That's the type of stuff we're going to need to combat
Mets
this
12
shift.
says, what was the call for John?
I think it was a baby ran out. They said they were...
Mets 12 says, I just got here.
Weather for a new flight coming out of HCA North Cyprus.
Yeah, that's the type of information we're going to need. That's the only way to defeat these guys. When I say defeat, I mean hold them accountable, not an actual defeat. Oh, hell, don't run over me. Don't run over me. Don't run over me. Stop, stop,
Mets
stop.
12
Thanks.
says, that's big time.
All right, I hope they don't pull us over because I do not have insurance, guys, so...
The male in 122.
Strikes of Blue says it was Stoner Kennels XO_CO.
Good stuff. Good stuff, thank you.
He's going to tell him to open the door and fix it.
That's good. 5415 shows on scene.
Mets 12
right.
says that was big time for the person to tell you where the location is.
All right, everybody be cool. Everybody be cool. This is a good stop. All That was a great stop. Everybody be cool. Cops are behind us, man. Cops are behind us. Those are pretty loud.
Stream Elements says Stoner Kennels XO_CO just subscribed.
Thank you.
Claston72 says nice stop, John.
Thanks. Thank you. Thank you for the
The laid
subscription.
back Squirrel says Christmas lights already.
Yep.
Good lord. Law.
I mean,
DJ
they...
Skinny Steve says I put my joint out.
All right, good, good. Yeah, leave it out.
Did you give a name to the male
Just keep it down. Keep it down, guys. How bad do you hate that? How
Mets12 says Texas man for the win.
Texas man, thank you so much.
Mets12 says with the gifted sub.
Thank you so much.
2424 says I made sure to throw my drink out too.
All right, good, good. We don't want an open container. I already have no insurance, so I don't want them to catch me riding dirty. All right, I turned off. I avoided them. We're good.
If you were to come right on the back side of that Northwood complex area on 288 highway going north.
557 West Page out of service.
Hey, dispatch, I'm going to say no because I don't know when the weather's going to drop to IFR. I don't want to get stuck out there with them.
Country Boy 23,123 says Country Boy is waving beer out the trunk, John.
Oh man, we're gonna
At
get pulled over.
Fargenbastage says now's not the time to drink your beer, John.
No, no. I would
Jack
never do
says
that.
don't worry, Country Boy sprayed the doobie with the fire extinguisher.
Very good, very good.
Ryan
That'll work out.
152,793 says let get behind 203.
Man, he left as soon as I got there. Did y'all see that? He's like, I'm out. Y'all got this.
So for requesting first friendly record will be...
It's almost like he has a bet he can not appear on my live stream. Like, I think the guy's problem is he's shy. So I'm doing my best to just like, all right.
Sharif Sherrick says you know they watch you on this shift. Why would you say you don't have insert?
What?
Mets12 says boy didn't think you would ever find them, haha.
Oh, I accidentally said I don't have insurance. I'm sorry. Maybe they're not watching tonight. Maybe they're not watching tonight. Maybe they are watching.
What was the side ID for Northside for a second? Enter that in the turn down.
Hey Jack says he gets extra donuts if he doesn't get filmed. Sharif Sherrick says insurance LOL.
The one thing we know that maybe tonight they're not watching. They don't know.
Mets12 says Sector JG out to prove this shift wrong.
Right. I'm gonna go check. We're gonna keep a close eye on Sector JG.
Ryan 152,793 says oh no we going to get stopped.
Oh no. Oh no. That sounds horrible. Guys, they run me at the beginning of every shift. They waited for 2 days to pull me over with my registration. They're like, who's gonna pull him over? I'm not gonna pull him over. You gonna pull him over? I'm not gonna pull him over. They knew my registration was out for 2 days.
Hey Jack says we are good here on J Block.
Very good. I'm gonna go check on JG block. It's my block.
Ryan 152,793 says good thing we have a Camaro to outrun them.
Yeah.
Mets12 says oh John you upgraded now you got 2 blocks.
Yeah.
Texas Man the Legend says the corner of Alligator and Gray.
Was that an actual road sign? He's adding the notes, guys. Everybody can relax. Their notes are being added. All right, what's the play here? Drive up and down this between here and... I don't know what the play is here. We got 204 miles
Texas
of gas.
Man the Legend says yes, it's in Crockett, Texas.
Crockett, I got you. What are the odds?
Ryan 152,793 says, what would you do if the light you to mess with you?
What would you do if the light... What would you do? I don't know what that means.
Hey Jack says, wait, how do you know about Crockett? Well, that's where I grew up. Mets 12 says John's birthday is November the 29th, right?
November 26th. Oh, trust me, you guys will know. The stream title will be, it's my birthday, send bits. That's what I'm gonna make the stream title. I'm just kidding. It will say birthday stream though. Where are we going? We're working in
Ryan 152,793 says, what would you do if they light you up just to mess with you?
Oh, I would pull over
The
immediately.
laid-back squirrel says, happy birthday, John.
I would pull
Hey
over.
Jack says it's so little most of the squirrels don't even know about it.
I would pull
Country
over.
Boy 23,123 says they meant cop.
I would pull over right away and then not answer any of their questions. So, provide what I'm legally required to do and then don't say nothing else. That's what I would do. They wouldn't even try to anything else. They already know what it's gonna be.
Texas Man the Legend says in Crockett, there's an intersection of Alligator and Gray Streets. Ryan 152,793 says maybe you should brake check they.
That would be a crime. And I'm of course a law-abiding citizen.
DJ Skinny Steve says Clute is small enough you could track them with a drone from Sector JG.
I know. But that would also be a crime. Flying a drone at night because I don't have the license for it. I mean, I could literally set it up by drone and find them.
DJ Skinny Steve says I have a license.
Ah. There you go. Part 107 or 108. I don't know if it's 107 or 108 now. I don't know if the old 107 is still good.
Message says train Frankie to find them.
Yeah, he's already a trained professional.
'93 says but they hit you.
Yeah, I've told y'all the time I made a Facebook post that said I was just going to use the drone, just kind of trolling, right?
Texas Man the Legend says I have a license, and by license, I mean a piece of paper that says I do what I want.
Oh. Well, we couldn't because I made a Facebook post saying I was going to use a drone, and a couple of days later the FAA called me. So, Mr. Gray, we don't find a drone registered in your name.
Yeah, calling Houston, example.
So, my
Country Boy 23,123 says I'm certified.
You have a Part 107 or
K-Jack
Part
says
108?
we gotta get you the 175 fee so you can fly it.
Yeah, the Part 107. Then I could even use the drone footage in my videos.
Country Boy 23,123 says 108.
Yeah, they just upgraded to 108. Do you really have a 108? Hell, you could come here and fly a drone. The thing is, they don't use their lights now, so I can't find them. So it'd be hard, kind of hard with the drone. The Part 108, I think, just came out, so.
Country Boy 23,123 says yes, they're not cheap.
Nope.
Country Boy 23,123 says I'll let you borrow for about a day.
I can't borrow it. You'd have to fly it. You'd have to fly the drone. Then I'd have to buy the footage from you. I pay a good 10, 20 cents.
Countryboy 23,123 says I'll fly the drones and get all the C notes.
Do it. Welcome to the red light channel. All red lights all the time. Oops, I'm banning people. I'm banning people. Is YouTube voice working?
Mets 12 says they have gas to your left, I think.
Yeah.
Gunnisage says training Frankie to find the bacon would be cheaper.
Yeah, probably. Is YouTube's voice working? I can see the chat. Tell me yes or no. I don't think it's working. I don't see her kick either. If it is working, I'm gonna make it do it twice, so let me pull over here and address this.
Gunnisage says they went to bed early. Senor Dasher OTR says kick is good.
Kick is good. I don't see any YouTube comments, and I see them typing stuff.
Big Dave BCTX says they're fine. They're in the corner with their pacifiers.
I'm just
and
joking.
Jethro Miller says Loretta.
Okay, it's working. Good. I was about to reconnect it again, which would make her say everything twice. No, I was just kidding about the insurance, guys. I have insurance. It was a joke.
Texas Man the Legend says they're just being quiet.
Yeah, I actually have insurance. I was just kidding.
23, go ahead.
Tom John 6663. Tom John 6663. I'll be at Blacktop. Tell him office real quick. William Mary.
Ajax says 175 feet to the FFA for the aeronautical knowledge test at say an additional 300 for the course. Bubba the big truck guy says YouTube. Who's that? Nobody likes them anyways, law.
23, go ahead.
I like YouTube.
Tom John 6663. Tom John 6663. I'll be at Blacktop.
Hey, everybody back in.
Ajax says YouTube smells funny.
It doesn't.
William Mary Victor 87 South. Going to be going into Big Monkey. Oklahoma City. Up here.
Mets 12 says John, I thought YouTube was on restriction.
Nope.
34.
They just took all the money from my videos because the songs. So if I hear 30 seconds of music, whoever owns the song gets all the money from the video.
Ryan 152,793 says John left YouTube.
Oh, he didn't?
Mets 12 says they need to grow up.
They need to grow up? Yeah. Guys, I am listening to the scanner. Something more exciting than driving around Clute happens.
And Jethro Miller says don't tweakers twitch.
Yes, that's what I say. I'm just kidding, Twitch. I'm just kidding.
At Shannon Flach says all the negative YouTube comments are getting old, just saying.
Clear version.
203 going.
Cardenas and Freeport clear and valid with a restriction A. Insurance confirmed on a 2020 Chevrolet.
Frankenstar says YouTube is trouble. Kim Crafting with Pups says, hey everyone. How's it going tonight?
Wonderful.
Hey Jack says, see that's why I hope the YouTube drops their sandwich jelly side down.
0631 30.
Be nice to YouTube.
That's clear.
Next 12 says, John, why did you fart?
It wasn't me.
0631 3685. 75 over control.
That's clear. 23 clear for return. Come on. Comes back to Randolph, Kradock, Blackmail, 319, 1958. Gonna be clear and eligible, clear Freeport. Insurance is confirmed on that 2017 gray Toyota Camry with valid
And Jeffrey Miller says Twitch is where you go when you don't know how to use YouTube. Hey Jack says, I love you guys at YouTube like, I love a kidney stone lol, just kidding.
Comes back to Randolph, Kradock, Blackmail, 319, 1958. Gonna be clear and eligible, clear Freeport. Insurance is confirmed on that 2017 gray Toyota Camry with valid registration.
Texas Man the Legend says, if toast always lands butter side down and cats always land on their feet, what happens when you take buttered bread on the back of a cat and drop it?
No cats were harmed during the filming of the stream.
429.
William King John 7837. William King John
429.
Alright, if you see lights include, let me know.
King 3235.
We're gonna know where it's not. It's gonna be not gonna be over here. I think it's gonna be that white car.
Hey Jack says, John, can we stream that and try it, pretty please?
I think he's about to pull that white car over. He's saying stand by for 20.
I do not out of New Mexico.
All right, if my calculations are correct.
Good morning.
Country Boy 23,123 says I might fly my drone tonight at the park.
78K, Joe check secure.
And that's clear.
Texas Man the Legend says, if my calculations are correct, the cat toast experiment could result in a perpetual energy device. Hey Jack says I wanna see the cat and toast stream. Countryboy 23123 says they will harass me in the park closed, you need to leave.
Yeah, that's
Amber
true.
Lamont says he might not stop them now that he sees you.
He didn't. He just called it off. He said 10-8. No, never mind. So we're still doing what we do, right? You're welcome, sir. Have a great night. Godspeed. That's funny.
Amber Lamont says yes.
Not trying to get me canceled like the fireworks guy?
Amber Lamont says good job.
C notes. I decided not to pull him over.
Hey Jack says great job, John. I love it. Lion Preppers 1 says fireworks guy to explain. Lion 152,793 says John not let us do our job.
Yeah. The system is not going to F itself, guys.
541 and 143.
Texas Man the Legend says that proves that the stops aren't about safety.
That's right. I think we've proven that a long time ago. Alright, he might catch me at the light, but I'm still a law-abiding
DJ Skinny
citizen.
Steve says citizen protected from tyrants, nice one.
He got me. He got me, guys. We're cooked. Where's he gonna go? Under the bridge and come back?
Hey Jack says why are you filming me?
Looks like he's going in the trailer. I hate that trailer park. There's no room over there. I mean, we'll go through the motions, but I'm gonna turn my...
Ryan 152,793 says run in. Senor Dasher OTR says 8.
What we'll do is... I don't think there's actually any police action in here. I think that he's just trying to avoid me.
Hey Jack says John, did ya see the legs in Discord law?
I didn't. I don't want to go in there. There he is. We don't have to. Haha, sucker. I'm right here. Hey, get back over there. Get out. Stay on the lines. You been drinking, sir?
Hey Jack says that's a got him.
We were cooked. Now we're not cooked. All right, let's see if we got turn signal usage. We do. Not within 100 feet, but he did use them.
34 out,
34.
I did not even know this was a two-way road, but let's do it. Where's he gonna go?
Texas Man the Legend says too busy typing in the tablet to drive safely.
That's right.
Countryboy 23,123 says John, where is a good place to fly my drone? Hey Jack says nice stop.
Oh hell, where's he taking us, guys?
Zodiac 6743 says they're over by Vape Monkey in Lake Jackson.
We got a big pile of grass in the road. Be careful, motorcycles. What's he looking for? There's no tail lights out over here.
Hey Jack says fishing pier at the boat ramp.
Guys, I've never even been on this road. I have never been on this
Countryboy
road.
23,123 says I was thinking about flying it at Clute Police Department.
I have no clue where this road goes, guys. No, bro. You ain't getting me back here. Hell no. Godspeed. You win. You win. He's probably trying to feed me to alligators. Hell no. I don't know if this is public or private, guys, so.
Amber Lamont says looks like set up.
Yeah, yeah. Look, look. This says to me says railroad property. Yeah. That little blue gate right there. That's well played. Well played, guy.
10-4.
Countryboy 23,123 says, "Go John, don't be scared."
Now, there's no point. It's literally, he's not gonna do anything back there. He's just gonna come back out up here.
Bubba the big truck guy says he knows you love your alligators.
That's right.
Turn off 112.
We got a big pile of grass here. Should I make it a smaller? Should I make it a smaller pile of grass? Now he won that round. John 0, Cops 1. Yeah, I don't know what that property is. I don't know.
Countryboy 23,123 says he's trying to get you.
Yeah, no, I don't know.
Ajax says, "Get yo country ass out of there before you get canceled."
That's right.
Texas Man the Legend says he was leading you away from your sector.
Yeah, no, I don't. It looks like railroad property. It looks like railroad property, possibly. So.
Amerlamon says private property.
Yeah, I think it was private property, and I respect private property rights, so.
Ryan 152,793 says, "Which one was that?"
Oh boy. I don't know what it was. I don't even know the name of the road. I have never been on that road. We'll stay on Sector JG though. We'll leave him in the woods. Ain't no taillights out back there. He's not gonna be needed.
Ryan 152,793 says the one in the unit.
Oh, I don't know. I think it's the one I just asked if I could see the notes. I think it's him. You know, every second that they take hiding from me is another second that someone's not being harassed, so. Back to Sector JG.
Texas Man the Legend says that's a public road but dead ends back there.
Yeah. Yeah, but it started looking like nothing but
Ryan
gravel.
152,793 says it a win-win.
There you go.
$6569, I'm not at the jail. Give me a 43 for that Garcia subject.
Sir.
How you guys doing over there?
Coming out of Christus St. Elizabeth Hospital, Hotel 2.
Texas Man the Legend says Highland Park Drive or 434A.
Texas Children's Hospital, TNC, Hotel 118.
That's just a lot of effort to go back. He's just going to come back this way, so. Dear Country Gal says, "I am a nice YouTube watcher, super sweet and supportive." Well, thank you so much. Do I have a radar gun? No, I don't. I keep meaning to look at how much one costs. I would love to see how fast they're going on this road.
Ryan 152,793 says John doesn't like YouTube.
I do. Guys, stop that. They're gonna get mad. Those guys pay. Those guys pay. They pay to come out of the speaker. And they're here watching. I think most of the platforms all have the same people.
Addis BJJ says Home Depot has a radar gun for $99.
That's not bad. Maybe after Christmas. Could you imagine the results?
Ajax says 304 for one online.
Dang. I like the $99 one better. After Christmas, maybe.
Addis BJJ says it's the mirror one though, not the gun.
Oh.
Ryan 152,793 says let go get it. Amerlamon says for one he needs to grow up and learn how to do his job. Do they got a quota they got to meet?
Yep, and that's what I'm trying to keep them from doing.
Hayjack says but mounts to dash and is portable. Bayou Preppers 1 says we love the YouTube people, they get all the trolls.
Yeah, they're actually, I'm reading the comments, it's not bad. If I go vertical, yes, that is the case. If you stream vertical, that's the only streams YouTube, live streams YouTube promotes are the vertical ones. But I just can't give my audience half the picture, right? I'm gonna turn on the defrost so we get a better picture, speaking of which. Which doesn't make any sense because you're getting a inferior picture quality. But that's what they promote.
Texas Man the Legend says eBay has dash-mounted radar for $350.
I kind of wanted just a handheld so I could just stand on the side of the road and clock them going up and down this.
Mets 12 says slots are not rigged, I just 2001 points.
Hey, good for you.
At Ad101M says Clute gets everything they need from Sector 7G during daylight hours.
I know. But when I got news for these guys. When they go on days, I'm going to go on days with them. So I'm going to go on days with them. With only this shift.
Ryan 152,793 says we need a ticket book. Big Dave BCTX says handheld stationary radar is pretty cheap.
Yeah, I thought so. Yeah, I want something I can just get out and get on my...
East base is a no-go for weather.
Jack says the $300 one I found is a gun but also mounts.
Roger, no-go for weather.
I don't need it when I'm driving. I just need it so I can get out.
Ryan 152,793 says for they speeder. And Jethro Miller says you need lidar, not radar.
LiDAR? Yeah, that just sounds expensive.
From 6472-21, Roy Henry.
Big Dave BCTX says you can find them used for baseball. Texas Man the Legend says I saw Honor Your Oath radar officers. They got pissed and tried to intimidate him.
Yeah.
Michelle 210 says -3.
Because they drive like crazy, guys. And it really makes me mad when they do it on this road. With as many incidents as we've had, and they still want to drive like idiots on this road. All right, Sector JG is not clear. I'll say again, Sector JG is not clear.
Ryan 152,793 says you just need a paintball gun for when the speeding.
No, I can't do that. That would definitely be a crime. I like the way you're thinking, but that would definitely be a crime.
DJ Skinny Steve says Sector JG compromised.
It is. It's definitely compromised.
Clear.
Mets 12 says is that 203.
It's 862.
Texas Man the Legend says he got their call logs to prove they weren't on calls during their speeding events.
That's exactly what I'm going to do. Because I know they're not going to be on calls. Because that's what they're going to say. Even if you try to make a video saying that, the trolls are going to be like, well, they're on their way to save a kitten from a tree, right? Or some shit like that. But if you put that together with the call logs, then let's see how it goes.
7504, show me how to bar check Rusty Rail.
Like, don't speed around town. If you say it's about safety, don't speed around town making me more unsafe. Making people walking or riding a bike more unsafe. If it's truly about safety, go the damn speed limit. Not to mention the fact I know from personal experience.
Road Lopez 1 says, hey John, Pam, and Trunkies.
Hello to you. I know from personal experience that if I'm doing the speed limit, I can actually find cops better, and that's why I kind of mosey around everywhere. I don't really speed. Because what are you going to see? Like, he's coming back here. I think that's him coming back. Yeah, that's him coming back. Watch his speed. Just an idiot, man.
Gunnysage says all you need is a helicopter with lidar and infrared. Also a winch so you can lower Frankie with a camera strapped to his head.
We would probably need a helicopter to keep up with him. Like, why drive back that fast, right? Sector JG looks to be clear now. All right, Sector JG is compromised once again. Wait a second. All right. Let's go see what they're doing. That's the second unit that went down there. More than likely, it's on that side of town.
Robert 69 or 9695 north. Robert 9695. 10
It's gonna be somewhere up here because we saw him going this way.
606. Okay. I'll just say this in meeting now.
Bio Preppers 1 says let's put a purple heart in chat for John and Pam. Ryan 152,793 says John, we just need a pack system so you can say slow your motherfucking ass down.
Yeah, I have one of those actually.
Hello, Vic.
Huh?
I'll be heading back to the residence with the mail detained in the back.
What? Oh, you got him detained.
Okay.
If you're leaving
Mets 12 says I see lights.
if you're leaving the location, you've actually just arrested somebody.
Attention West Brazos EMS, attention West Brazos EMS. You're needed at 226 2nd Street, 226
Bio
2nd Street.
Preppers 1 says well 35 streams in a row.
That's amazing.
The pain was hearing a female call in the background and the husband saying, I need an ambulance now.
How are you? What was the reason for the stop? I'm just asking. Making conversation. You don't know? If you cuss me out, he'll probably give you a warning. If you cuss me out, he'll probably give you a warning. Just tell him, just say, I really hate John. I really hate him. He'll probably, you got this? All right, you got it. Very good. Very good.
The caller hung up before I could get any more information. The only thing I heard was a female coughing in the background and a male saying we need an ambulance right away.
Texas Man the Legend says I am on a similar streak but it fails to share.
Oh, we got a ride along tonight.
I tried to call them back, it's just busy.
Ryan 152,793 says we got a 2. Ryan 152,793 says 2. Ryan 152,793 says T. Michelle 210 says such a sweet Karen.
She's cool. She's harmless. She didn't try to send us flying, so that's all right.
Frankenstar says looks like a lady C note.
Yes. I can't tell. It is Wacky Warning Wednesday.
DJ Skinny Steve says to be a fly on the dashboard in there.
Yeah, it would be fun.
At Kevin Bondi 01 says that's not a ride along, that's the side piece.
Ah. Maybe it's just a ride along. Maybe it's just a ride along. It is Wacky Warning Wednesday, so we're hoping you get a warning. That's what we're hoping. We're trying to make it a thing. We don't know if it's going to work or not, but we're trying to make it a thing.
Texas Man the Legend says she's the tablet operator. We have to pay someone extra for them to play their games.
That's true.
Bio Preppers 1 says side effects of a side piece.
Guys, when we make the conversation like that, we automatically lose.
152,793 says this shift is a piece of shit. Texas Man the Legend says, ma'am, John is here to make sure the officers behave. Bubba the Big Truck Guy says, hey lady, this is John. He records police interactions to make sure you're treated fairly. Z0er says, hey John.
Hey, how are you? Alright, he's coming back, guys.
Z0er says, what am I looking at?
It's not looking good for Wacky Warning when she said she doesn't like me. She cussed me out. You should give her a warning. Seriously, she said I don't like him.
You don't like him?
No, he'll change it to a warning.
What's a good phone number for you?
Blah 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 blah.
I'm taking a break on the registration. I'm taking a break on the headlight. Arguing for the police. So working with your insurance company. I'm in contact with the first 5 is good.
Happy Wacky Warning Wednesday. That's for his Snapchat. He's gonna put that on Snapchat, just so you know. She did cuss me out. I'll tell you next time, so you know. Hey, next time, just say, I really hate John Gray. Just say it. I'm telling you to work. So if they cuss me out, do they automatically get a warning? All right, all right. We're trying a new experiment here. Trying a new. Hi, ride along. Been out a minute. Allegedly. All right, let's get back to work, guys. Let's get back to work. All right, where are you going? Hey, where are you going? What are you doing? What are you doing on my block? Where are you going?
Frankenstar says, hey John, when did they start taking pictures of you? That's new, isn't it?
They've been doing
Texas Man the Legend says they're taking pictures of the driver now. K-Jack says, I love the way he says, no.
Yeah.
Michelle 210 says too. Bayou Preppers 1 says too funny.
All right, let's get out of here. Sector JG may or may not be
Amrulon
compromised.
says, why picture?
All right, we got to defrost. If you cuss me out, I think you're going to get a warning, just so you know. It's a theory I have. We'll try it. Like, you're not even going to hurt my feelings if you cuss me out. Let's try it.
18 conversion.
Say things like, that dude needs to get a job. Say that.
21 Ram and Colonel, this is 26. Lewis Oliver Jackson, clear road.
Okay.
Country Boy 23,123 says that dude needs to get a job.
Right. Let's try that. I think it'll work.
Z0er says, what if you get pulled over? Are you going to say, God, I hate that John Gray guy?
You know, I can try it.
Stream Element says, thank you for following Elysian Plane.
Thank you so much for the follow.
Cherie Cherik says, I will get out of my car and make a huge scene, LOL.
All right, let's try it. Let's see if it works. I'm thinking that it would work.
Claston72 says, I don't think that lady cared for you, John.
She wasn't a John
Texas
fan?
Man the Legend says, Thriving Metropolis PD tried to take a picture of me during a stop. I just looked the other way until he gave up. Gunnisage says that guy has no insurance and people in his trunk.
That's right.
Hilmacooker says, did I miss a stop?
Yes. That was the easy way to find him. I saw him going back that way, and then he called out a traffic stop, so.
Country Boy 23,123 says, when they pull you over, ask them, do they know a John Gray?
Yeah. Say, I can't stand that, dude. What do you think?
Claston72 says, what did she allegedly do for the stop?
Quite a few things. Quite a few things. That's not important. What is important is how the cops interact with her. What she got pulled over for. Not
420
important.
to 431.
420.
Also, I don't want to make it easier for other towns to target her. Oh boy, that's gonna make it worse. We'll never recover. All right, we're back on Sector JG. Mobile edition.
Claston 72 says gotcha. Mets 12 says, why are you videoing me? I can't freaking stand you for doing that. Get a real job.
There you go. That's perfect. That's perfect. That's just like we rehearsed.
Mets 12 says law.
That's perfect. But make sure the cop hears you when you say that. Make sure the cop actually hears you.
Traffic.
Big Dave BCTX says, and you gotta do it early on.
Early.
No lollygagging.
Yeah, no lollygagging. Right off the bat.
Texas Man the Legend says these officers are just trying to do their jobs. I'll gladly give them my whole wallet. LOL.
Just let them do their jobs. And I'm just trying to do my job, right, Texas Man? But you won't give him a picture.
29 traffic.
You're not going to give him a picture, though.
George Nora 88, Mary Lincoln. George Nora 88, Mary Lincoln. Going to be in the technical thing.
Mets 12 says, hey Clue, nobody likes John Gray. He needs to get a real job and quit videoing people law.
That's right. That's just like we rehearsed. I mean, we should try it. I think someone should try it.
Hey Jack says they can have a pic of D's law.
Hey Jack, this is a family show.
Mets 12 says, all love, we love you, Sector JG.
It's a family show, hey Jack.
420. 4316.565, 4316, 1566, or 65.
Texas Man the Legend says he wasn't happy about it. Told me to stop being childish and let him take the picture. I told him he's childish, Officer Poo Poo Head. Mets 12 says, hey Jack, calm down, my kids are watching law. Hey Jack says I was talking about these pecans, you know,
that's
Christmas stuff.
See, now I made it not family friendly.
4316, 1566.
Now it's back on me. Now I'm the pervert. Well played, hey Jack, well played.
That's clear. Come on, location.
Alright, everybody be cool.
Area over by, actually we're going to be at Enterprise.
Mets 12 says, John, get your head out of the gutter law.
Enterprise? That's Lake Jackson. We might be able to make it to Lake Jackson.
Comes back to Vincent Brown, white male, 1026.
Claston 72 says, here, Piggy Piggy.
Clear and eligible, clear Freeport. Insurance confirmed on that 2019 Silver Hyundai with valid registration.
Clear. That was our sunset. What's on suspicious vehicle?
We have a suspicious vehicle at Enterprise. We might be able to make it there. Depends on if they, how suspicious they are.
Comes back to Vincent Brown, white male, 1026, 1963. It's going to be clear and eligible, clear Freeport. Insurance confirmed on that 2019 Silver Hyundai with valid registration.
Which I think stand for is going to be city contractor changing out water meters.
Ah. Never mind. We don't need there. We're not needed. So he just pulled over a city guy. All right, what are you doing over there, Clute? All right, Clute is blacked out over there, guys.
Mets 12 says, John, you going to dress up for Santa this year on Christmas and do a stream?
Not sure. Probably. Probably will. Christmas.
Towards our Irving stuff, or it's going to be city contractor changing out water meters.
I don't know about dressing up.
That's what it shows, Spectre.
Ryan 152,793 says John should dress up as the Grinch and act like he's stealing presents. Mets 12 says you definitely gotta do a birthday suit for your birthday stream.
I think that would be a crime.
Dasher OTR says signing off for the night, sir.
All right, we'll see.
Gotta get up for my day job in the morning.
All right,
but
man.
I'll be back for Dasher shit tomorrow night.
All right, let's do it. Thank you
Texas
so much,
Man the
Dasher.
Legend says made the Little Legends lunch for tomorrow. I put grapes in the empty beef jerky package and included it in the Jerky Bandit's lunch box.
Well, that is so funny because my grandkids call me the Candy Bandit. Yeah, Pam told them I'm the one stealing all their candy. They take the candy away from them, and then they blame me because I'm the Candy Bandit.
See if another someone should come over.
Senor Dasher OTR says -4.
3910.
Better being called something
Claston
else.
72 says better than being called something else, John.
I guess you got a point. I guess you got a point.
Sorry, 910, morning.
Notes. 203 C notes. What do you guys think the note? We'll just start making up what we think that every time they say C notes, let's just put random things in the chat that the notes are going to be about. If you hear C notes, tell me what the notes are going to say. Wrong things only.
Sam Lincoln 450. Sam Lincoln 450. Stand by for 20.
Yeah, wrong things only that the notes are saying.
Two, three, six. Two, three, six for return. Out of the city is clear and valid under restriction A. Insurance confirmed on I-22 Mercedes.
Lincoln 450.
Christoker _ 1710 says Cliff Notes. Mets 12 says found a butt plug near Bixess. Texas Man the Legend says I thought there was going to be a mutiny this morning after I declined a stop for donuts. Gunnisage says if I get pulled over I am telling them that John steals canyon from babies.
That's right. Okay.
Christoker _ 1710 says 100 Bill's Law. Claston 72 says John has warrants.
Maybe that's what the notes say.
22 Mercedes, expired May of 2025.
Hey Jack 120 pounds, check the extra phone and bad shorts.
I'm wearing my chick magnet shirt tonight.
Claston72 says John is farting for C notes.
Possibly.
Mets12 says instead of saying what they are doing they put it in C notes which other cops can look at rather than on the scanner. Justin. Christoker _1710 says C notes are 100 bills.
C notes are $100. Gotcha.
Mets12 says he asked what C notes was. John, can you explain?
Oh yeah. So it might not make sense if you're new. So basically this shift basically doesn't say anything over the radio. They just say C notes. So they don't put anything over the radio so that I can't find them. Which is actually good practice, because eventually, we all know eventually the scanner's going to go away. So it's actually really good practice, and I thank them. The government's not going to keep... The scanner is the one piece of unredacted information that the government still gives away. And sometimes they just mess around and tell the truth. So we all know it's going to go away eventually. Everything, all the other information you have to fight to get out of the government, so.
Claston72 says scanner may not go away in our lifetime though, John.
We'll see. I think it's getting really close. The only thing it's saving us right now is they have to redo all the radios.
Hey Jack says, oh John, stop and go back. The Christmas lights are so beautimous.
Yeah. The only thing...
Christoker _1710 says, I'm pretty sure they are illegal out here in New Mexico now. I'm not 100% sure, but that's what I've heard and have seen anyone with in a while.
Yeah.
Mets12 says, I just think it is crazy that the other shifts do it normal and they have no problem.
Right.
The Joy of Mating says, believe me sweetie, I got enough to feed the needy, no need to be greedy. I got mad friends, that's Pretty Chicks by the Layers, all different flavors.
I think I know what area 218 is working though. I think we're gonna modify our routes.
Texas Man the Legend says Christmas lights before Thanksgiving. Bah humbug.
Well, that guy has he does that same setup every year with the blue lights, so probably takes him a while to get it set up.
The Joy of Mating says, believe me, sweetie, I got enough to feed the needy, come on, no need to be greedy. I got mad friends with Benz's C notes by the Layers, true fucking players,
Alright, no spam. No spam. I'm gonna time you out for that. Isn't that the second time we've heard that?
The Joy of Mating says, sorry, just made me think if Notorious Big Law.
Ah, gotcha. 218.
Texas Man the Legend says, I guess they call him Big Papa. Claston72 says no state makes owning a police scanner illegal, but several restrict its use in vehicles, including Florida, Indiana, Kentucky, Minnesota, and New York. Other states like California, Michigan, New Jersey, Oklahoma, Virginia, and West Virginia prohibit using a scanner to aid in a crime.
Yeah, in Texas too, if you use a scanner to aid in a crime, it's also a crime in Texas. So to use a scanner during the commission of a crime, it's an extra charge.
Ralph times one patient. Was that Sweeney here? That's clear.
Christoker _1710 says, oh, got it.
10-4.
I think I know where. I think I know where 218. I think 218 is working the highway over here.
Yeah, is that a free person? Valid other insurance confirmed on a 2017 Ford. 10-4.
Texas Man the Legend says, I'm surprised they got rid of Nextels. Road Lopez 1 says, does it count if you're listening on YouTube?
I don't know.
Clowns 83 says, hi John, how you doing tonight?
I'm wonderful. I'm not sure. I don't think it would technically be a scanner at that point.
10-4.
Be a video.
The Joy of Mating says, so technically anytime you speed by 1 mile an hour it's an extra crime since you're committing a crime with a scanner.
There you go. They've never figured that out, so I've worried about that, actually. I'm not going to give them any ideas, though. No one's figured that out. Trust me,
The Joy of Mating says, lol, hair splitter.
Yeah, no, I see what you're saying. Don't give them any ideas, man. I've been arrested 5 times, and that's never been an issue.
Texas Man the Legend says, no, the extra charge is using the scanner to aid in the commission of a crime.
Right.
The Joy of Mating says, no worries, I got you covered.
Thanks. Yeah, they haven't thought of that. I've been arrested 5 times, and they've never thought of that. Now they're going to think of it. Thank you for watching.
The Joy of Mating says, haha, oh geez man, you're a true advocate for freedom of press, Gandhi. Texas Man the Legend says, pay no attention.
I think I know. I'm gonna try an experiment. We're gonna sit over here on this road for a minute. If I can find a safe place to pull off, kind of. Let me go up a bit. I think there's a concrete thing over here.
At DM Vincent Music says, hello everyone.
Hey, how are you? Ooh, that looks like a good spot right here. I don't want to get rammed into that bridge. That guardrail.
The Joy of Mating says, did the charges stand?
No.
For obstruction of justice or what?
No, I've never been convicted of a crime, ever. But you can't beat the ride. That's what we talk about every night here. You cannot beat the ride. As a matter of fact, I've only seen a courtroom on a speeding ticket that I asked for a jury trial. The rest of them never see a courtroom. They're always dismissed. But of course my car's towed. At the time, some of the times I was working, I missed a day of work. But you can't beat the ride. And the process is the punishment, so. I don't see him over here.
Mets 12 says this road would confuse me so much law.
It does get, it doesn't look like it's a two-way road, right? Especially being next to a highway like that. It does kind of get weird. All right, let's go check Sector JG.
Texas Man the Legend says, didn't you get arrested in Leon Valley?
Yes, I did.
Didn't see a courtroom then.
Nope.
The joy of mating says, at least with that starter pistol and flare gun you could mock her. The cops come to you since they're hiding from you.
No, I never saw a judge there. It was dismissed. Yeah, I was arrested in Leon Valley. Trying to go into a city council meeting. Tomorrow we will be attending a city council meeting,
Mets
guys.
12 says, no law especially next to that highway, like am I going the right way law?
Right. Tomorrow we will be going to a city council meeting. I'm deciding if I'm going to stream it. I don't know if anybody wants to watch it or not. It'd probably be like my Arc Raiders stream and 3 people would watch, but it's kind of a field trip.
Sure. Mary Paul Young, 5663. Mary Paul Young, 5663. Send off point.
Texas Man the Legend says, I would watch it. Mets 12 says, are you on be playing Power Washer anytime soon? Haha.
I played it today for a little while. I actually...
Dan Vincent Music says, I saw Angleton PD with 4 people in cuffs searching their cars tonight while I was dashing. And Ed101M says, didn't you and Justin beat up the sheriff in Fort Bend?
He was known as a defendant. Yeah, the sheriff was called defendant for 3 days. We're still waiting on a ruling on that, by the way. Almost 4 months later.
At Dean Vincent Music says Power with Sim can be very relaxing to play law.
Yeah, I left...
Mom 2024 says I would watch it too, John.
It looks like I'm playing Power Wash all day if you're in my Discord, because I just left it up on another computer. I played it for about 30 minutes. But I came back later and it was still looked like I played it all day.
And Ed101M says, Sheriff, here I'm afraid of you, John. Claston72 says, my guess they are gonna keep it hush hush W the sheriff.
No, it's a judge. He's waiting on a judge. He had a bench trial, not a jury trial, so.
Texas Man the Legend says, I watched Otto's live for over an hour waiting to see him in the public meeting. Then he didn't stream the meeting. Felt like the printer all over again.
I could tell you why. More than likely, it's hard to get a signal in there. It's hard to get a signal sometimes in there. In buildings, it's hard to stream in buildings, guys. It really is. We got cars that can drive themselves, but cell phone signals that can't go in buildings. So it's probably something of that nature. And if it's in a metal building, the Starlink's not going to help you out at all. The only thing I know about the meeting is they're trying to... This is what I know. Somebody wants to start streaming the meetings. So the city council decided they're going to try to kick them off, I think.
The Joy of Meeting says, gotta get the Wi-Fi password from a secretary. At Dean Vincent Music says some courthouses have installed signal blockers.
That works with... If I can get the back of the car facing and it's not a metal building, I'll have Starlink. So I just don't know. I don't know anything about the layout of this place. It's kind of far away. Speaking of which, we need to save this gas for that. So it sounds like a shit show. It sounds like something I need to go to. Someone sent me a really, really long message, and I'm going to read that tomorrow before I go. Just know I saw half your message, but I have ADHD, so I'm going to read it all tomorrow. Spoken like a true person with ADD, right? But if their problem is recording a meeting, what better guy to be there than me?
The Joy of Mating says walk in dressed as a fire captain asking for it. The Joy of Mating says let's head to the uniform store.
That would definitely be a crime.
Texas Man the Legend says just remember that pretend to be a time traveler day was tomorrow.
Oh man. Did I miss it? Are you from the future and you came back? Is that what you're saying?
At Deanne Vincent Music says what city kunkel meeting is it? The Joy of Mating says desperate times spur measures. Trooper, you got this.
I'm not gonna say right now. I'm not gonna give them that much warning. Probably they know if they know. I discussed the agenda, so they might know, but I'm not gonna make it that easy.
Texas Man the Legend says, do you have a custom shirt for the meeting?
Ah. Should I go with my Don't Talk to Cops shirt? Nah, probably not. I probably won't because I don't want to give them an extra reason. Although it'd be 100% complete free speech, but if they're gonna arrest me, I don't want to have...
Texas Man the Legend says depends on the context of the meeting.
Yeah.
The Joy of Mating says maybe if you just impersonate Colonel Sanders, it's not a crime, be a sweet grandfather.
Maybe. Well, I'm pretty close. I'd be an actual
Christopher underscore 1710 says wear one that says C notes.
Alright, the stop was at Wingstop and they didn't put any lights on. Alright, there you are. I got all night, man.
Texas Man the Legend says he definitely has cop brakes. At Deanne Vincent Music says what time is the meeting so we know what time to be ready to watch your stream. Claston 72 says some brakes are squeaky.
I thought we were
Texas
cooked, guys.
Man the Legend says be cool.
Be cool, man, be cool. I thought we were cooked. I thought we were cooked. Alright, let's go. You notice how he's on that stop and didn't use any lights? I think he's doing a U-turn over here. It's green, let's go. Green means go.
Strikes of Blue says he tried to scare you. At Deanne Vincent Music says was that a challenge passing you like that law? The Joy of Mating says you still consider it worth it after all the disruption to your life.
Yes, 100%. Absolutely. I wouldn't change a thing. Not one single thing.
Strikes of Blue says law.
Let me just tell you this, guys. Before this, I was destroying myself. Yeah, you guys have heard me, but I'll answer that question. Before this, I was destroying myself. Oh man, that was a last minute turn signal change. Lost wives, lost girlfriends, lost jobs. I don't like this little road. I don't even know where it goes. Why is this like Take John on roads he never goes on day? So this is my therapy. Good turn signal usage. So I wouldn't change a thing. I'm incapable of stopping. I wouldn't change nothing.
The Joy of Mating says, so this mission essential KY saved your life.
Yes. Yeah, it saved some, never mind. My original plan wasn't to pick up a camera, I can say that. That was not my original plan. That's not the way I saw it ending at one point. That's all I'm gonna say.
The Joy of Mating says you want ROC cops to be more accountable.
Yes. And to help people stay out of our horrible Texas jails for victimless crimes. He's trying to scope out this car.
At Kevin Bonby 01 says, glad you chose the camera, John.
Yep.
At Deanne Vincent Music says, I am glad you chose the camera also.
Yeah, I'm a different person today. I was. If you can ever imagine living your life in a fog.
Mets 12 says, and you do a great job doing that. Claston 72 says, keep up the good work, John.
Yeah, there was 3 years of my life that were just a complete fog. And I don't know if it was the trauma I'd been through or the drinking.
The Joy of Mating says, well, that's respectable. I'd like to see people be their best selves.
So, yeah, I don't know if it was the trauma or the drinking, but there are 3 years I can barely remember. And it's so funny, those very bars that have all trespassed me now are the same ones that were taking all my money back in the day. All right, he's trying to lose me, guys. Oh, he's done this before. What did he do last time? This worked for him last time. Remember?
Deanne Vincent Music says, I know all too well on the living life in a fog. I'm a 4-time tried Cerevier myself. I tried 4 times and still here.
All right, he's doing the reverse turn signals. He did this before. Remember, he went around twice? And then we lost him. He's gonna turn again, I think. Nope. All right, I'm of course a law-abiding citizen, so I have to obey the speed limit.
Claston 72 says, don't fall for it, John.
Yeah, we almost, I think he's watching because we didn't fall for it. I can't remember, we lost him. He went down that road, did the exact same thing, did it twice, and we lost him.
Deanne Vincent Music says, see knots, John is behind me law.
This could be our decoy. Who's driving 864? Who knows?
Mets 12 says, don't ditch into his bait. The Joy of Mating says, why not just wait until he is on scene? Why following him around? At Kevin Bonby 01 says, I'm hysterically laughing, but I'm sure you really pissed him off.
Because I can't just wait. Because these guys try to hide from me, so. I would love to just be able to respond, but I can't with this shift. This shift only. This is the only way to cop watch this shift. It's their fault, not mine. Heck, I would like to spend my time in other towns. But this shift gets my undivided attention because it's an entire shift full of bad cops. And we're kind of at a catch-22 because they're not going to stop and I'm not going to stop.
Mets 12 says, is this the cop who pulled out in front of someone that one time and made someone slam on brakes to not hit him?
Yeah,
At the end,
I don't know.
Music says, hey, we are only cop watching. The Joy of Mating says, I see. Geez, so they're just dispatching via computers.
Yes, that's what C notes means. So I have no choice with that, with this town. So, with this shift. I should say with this shift. Like, I'd rather do other things besides this. And then when they go on days, I'm going to be a daytime streamer. 203.
Claston 72 says, C notes.
Yeah, 203 notes. Oh, man. Don't do it. Don't pull in front of the car. All right, there you go. There you go.
At the end, Vincent Music says, I wonder how many times they have to clear out the notes law.
Quite
The Joy of Mating says, I see. That's a new use of that term for me law.
I think he's going over here for this suspicious person.
Santiago, out of the city of clear and valid with a restriction gate. Insurance is run on 22
At Kevin Bonby 01 says, are used to follow my hometown scanner, but now they are totally encrypted.
I think this is our drive around for 5 hours, cop. I don't know. I gotta know who it is. I'm gonna see if he's going back around for that car that's parked over there. I know he wants to go over there for that car that's parked over there, but run, kitty. Run, kitty. The cops are there. Yeah, he's going after that car that's parked over there. I think he's checking him out anyway.
The Joy of Mating says, if there were a major EME agency, I'm sure they'd have to break radio silence.
Yeah, they do. Yeah, this is where I thought he was going.
Melanie Syop 1784 says they like to speed through communities pretending they are keeping an eye on your property. At the end, Vincent Music says we have two here.
I can't hear. How you doing?
Recording me?
Oh, I'm recording cops.
Why?
Oh, to make sure they don't violate people's rights. How are you tonight? Good?
Good, thank you.
Good. Yeah, you were a suspicious person. That's why they spent 2 units after you.
Text off when you're driving while trying to...
Yeah, that's why I watch these guys.
Man, but they are vicious, aren't they?
Yeah, they're vicious.
Vicious and officious.
That's right. My name is John Gray. How are you? Nice to meet you.
Thanks for being a vigilant citizen.
Yeah, they were going to get you. They sent 2 units after you. All right, finish your text. I won't bother you anymore. It's safety, right? You pulled over to get a text message?
Yeah, I mean, okay, yeah. And I've heard several stories like that where people are like, what's the deal?
Yeah, they don't want you texting and driving either, so.
Right. So
right.
I can't text here, you know. Yeah.
I get it. I get it completely.
So
You can't.
win.
Have a great night, ma'am. I'm glad you're good. All right, guys, let's see. All right, we got the criminal texter over here. I knew that's where they were going. They couldn't hang. All right, guys, I turned you back up now.
The Joy of Mating says maybe if you get a drone, you could send it up into the air to scout out positions.
Yeah, we went over that.
At the end, Vincent Music says, see another one, glad John showed up.
Yeah, but at first she thought
Texas
it was weird.
Man the Legend says they scattered real quick once you arrived.
That's the only way to cop watch this town, guys.
DJ Skinny Steve says FFS they double teaming on a lady in a car.
Yeah.
Who are the real thugs now?
Okay, I can see. I get it. I see what you're saying. I see your point. I knew exactly where they were going. By the way, I called it. Did I not call it? All right, we lost our cop though. That's the bad thing. Let's go find another one.
Claston 72 says always film C notes.
Always, you have to. I see him over there.
The Joy of Mating says that was strange. They rolled up, got out, and got back in and left. What was that law? At Kevin Bonby 01 says, I wonder what would happen if you rented a car for a week and went incognito.
I've done it.
Texas Man the Legend says, I'm surprised they didn't push for her identification. At Ad101M says, Clute PD here. We didn't scatter. We have another stop right up the street.
That's true.
At Deanne Vincent Music says, don't you have to get a license to fly a drone around here?
Yeah, at nighttime I would. And I can't use a drone in a commercial video because I don't have the license. Oh man, I ain't going down there. I'm not going down there again. No sir, I'm not doing it. You're trying to take me back to that place and feed me to alligators. All right, I'll play one game. I'll play one game, but I'm not going down the alligator drive. You think he's going right back there, guys? You think he's going down alligator drive again? Or is he just going to do a U-turn?
Texas Man the Legend says changing lanes within an intersection is a moving violation.
Especially a signal.
Claston 72 says yup.
You think he's taking me to Alligator Road? I'm not going down that road. Yep, he's going down Alligator Road. He's not feeding me to Alligator. Oh, hell, what is he doing? Is he backing up? He changed his mind. All right. All right, we know where to cut off. That's a good stop.
Mets 12 says, yeah, I think there is some glow in the dark condoms down there because that's where the notes took him. At Deanne Vincent Music says, yep, this is the decoy to get you lost.
Yes. All right, I won't. I'm like a moth to a flame, aren't I?
The Joy of Mating says, just stay nice in ALOW.
He knows I won't go down that road again. Because I'm not going to. Ooh, that kitty escaped. Call that cat lucky. I'm going to look at a map tomorrow and see where this comes out, and then we'll just go meet him where it comes out.
Ryu Preppers 1 says F Clute.
There's another raccoon. Yeah, he's going to do the same tactic that worked last time, guys, so. Just to prove it, I'll play.
Mets 12 says, I heard if you stay cool they will behave themselves. At Deanne Vincent Music says, what is the name of the road I could look at where it comes out at now?
I don't know. I don't know.
Claston 72 says, should have gone left.
Yeah.
Melanie Syop 1784 says, what did you have for supper, John?
I didn't eat. I took a nap instead of eating.
The Joy of Mating says, get donut and bacon dog toys from PetSmart and dangle them off your back bumper.
Hell no.
Melanie Syop 1784 says, bad boy.
He's taking me down Alligator Road again. I ain't going. Sorry, alligators, you're gonna have to defend your own rights tonight. I'm a spoiled activist.
Mets 12 says we are in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah, he just said 203 notes. I think they're trying to lure me on private property is what I think, especially since I don't know the area. What
Highway 6 in front of the cruising.
Claston 72 says, should NT follow like I said, yup, he's taking you there.
Yeah.
Hilmacoker says, what is Alligator Road?
I'm just being sarcastic. I'm just being silly. There's not really an Alligator Road. All right, I bid you farewell. There's people probably being extorted over there at the Roadstar. Have fun. At least I got you out of town. And don't come back to our town.
At Ed101M says, follow me, John, we have a gator that wants to mate. At Deanne Vincent Music says, do you see a road name?
I don't see a road name.
Good. 700 Burnhaven Road.
DJ Skinny Steve says, haha.
I'll get a name of a business, and then we'll look it up. Let me get a name of a business. There's no road sign.
Confirmed on a 2016 Infiniti.
Let's see. Gray buildings.
Claston72 says he's like C notes. He didn't follow me all the way this time.
Yes. Yes. I think it's
At Dean Vincent Music says okay.
And if I don't know the area, right?
Big Dave BCTX says it's listed as a road.
Good.
Highland Park Drive.
Highland Park Drive, thanks.
Mets 12 says something sticky is in the road for 203 and we are going to see notes for the location.
Yeah, he's saying I got him hooked is what those notes said. But I didn't fall for it. One time I followed him around for 5 hours, guys. He didn't do anything. 5 hours. If you look on my YouTube channel, there's a live stream named 5 Hours. I followed a cop for 5 hours.
1784 says it's a no-name road.
Let me see up here.
Over that he struck a pole on the way home, but a 3-year-old sat in the vehicle. No injuries to the child.
All right, let me see what this says. Yeah, it says Highland Park. What happens if I go this way? I ain't never been over here. I didn't even know this was part of Clute. You know what? They're not writing very many tickets over here on this side of town, so it's a win. Stay over there.
At Ed101M says Frankie wants the raccoon.
He can't have it. No raccoons are harmed in the filming of this stream.
At Dean Vincent Music says Highland Park Road dead end into a railroad yard.
Yeah, and that's where I think they're trying to get me. That's what I know that the railroad property is really weird. Like the moment you go on it, you're automatically trespassing.
Big Dave BCTX says Moffett Street, then turns into Hogland Park Road. Actually goes out of Clyde city limits as County Road 434A.
35. Can you log a deal?
See, since I don't know the area, I don't want to end up in some damn railroad yard that Union Pacific owns, right? Because then I've committed a crime, so.
35, Brian.
Big
Now,
Dave BCTX says no, it's a road all the way through.
0169 05 0. You can log it.
see, and now we got this guy over here on Sector JG. Dun 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 dun. Doo-doo. Doo-doo. All right, see? See, now he's back on Sector JG. Not cool, man, not cool. This is a different cop, by the way. And that lady's over there safely writing her text message. Ooh, good turn signal usage. Probably 100 feet. I like it. Godspeed, white car. I can't thank these guys enough for the content, though. Like, finding them is the content. And luckily, you guys have been patient with me, and my numbers haven't dropped like a rock, so.
The joy of mating says if you need cash now, call JG Wentworth. It's my money, and I need it now. At Dean Vincent Music says 434 goes out of Clute and dead ends into a housing district past the rail yard. Just followed it on Google Maps.
Very good. Well, I'll look at it later, so I know.
0328.
He's gonna lose me at the light.
147 Frank 19. 147 Frank 19. Give me a motorcycle.
You know,
September 2015 Harley Davidson.
I could be a real asshole and only set the online scanner to Clute. at night when this shift works.
At Dan Vincent Music says, but yeah, it is strange unless you are a cop or a rail yard worker, you are trespassing going in, it is strange.
Yeah, so I'm not gonna go until I know. Can you send me another? Where are you at? Where are you at? Where you need another one at, Lake Jackson?
56 clear.
Claston72 says, haha, you should set it to Clute.
Yeah, just set it to Clute only.
618. Maribel X-ray 0404.
At Dan Vincent Music says the bad part is setting the online scanner to just Clute. They are so far behind while streaming.
Yeah, I use that to my advantage though, because if I miss an address, I can rewind it.
Stream Elements says 10-4. Highlight captured.
Thank you. But I think they're plotting. I think they're plotting to feed me to alligators. If you see lights in Lake Jackson, let me know.
Michelle 210 says JI.
If you guys see lights in Lake Jackson, let me know. It's yellow. It's yellow. What did they call me? Operation Tire Tread? Remember that? They checked, they said, can you give me the status of Operation Tire Tread?
At Dan Vincent Music says, I have a friend who got a sheriff deputy in trouble for pulling him over outside of the county. He waited to pull him over after crossing the county line.
Where are they out at?
3955.
At Dan Vincent Music says he told my friend he could because it was less than a mile out of the county line, but friend beat him in court. Melanie Syed 1784 says, what does that mean? Big Dave BCTX says, I think they've changed it to Operation Get a Real Job.
Yeah, probably. What does that mean? It means that they're just burning up my gas, oil, and tires by this operation.
395332. 39 55 33 32. He's gonna be 90.
Cynthia Renee Petrie of
At Dan Vincent Music says, I wonder if they draw straws to see who will be the decoy law.
Also on the rotation for Mary Paul X-ray. Yeah. 4003 067 40 03 06 74.
I'm gonna go try to find this Lake Jackson call.
If you can also run the rotation for Perry Paul X-ray.
Everybody be cool. They're right beside us.
Hey, that's clear.
Everybody be cool.
156 Robert Special is not still CL is not eligible and started 322. ID card is clear. No one found. Return on video and then clear the outcome. CL is not eligible. 2022.
Haha, bye, Copper.
Does the vehicle have insurance?
Clear, it has confirmed insurance.
Hold on, 6 Central. Does the vehicle have insurance?
Don't try that at home. I am a trained professional. I am a trained professional.
Bold Casket says, I know you're not driving over the limit, but on cam it looks like you're flying.
Oh, no, I'm not.
4979685849.
At Dean Vincent Music says, sounds like he is digging for Somethin over the radio. Bold Casket says, or maybe it's me.
I'm just trying to see if I can find this Lake Jackson call. They arrested him pretty quick, though.
26, 27.
Bold Casket says that's flying.
6858. Repeating 4979.
The speed limit is 60. I'm doing 60. As you can see,
At
this.
Dean Vincent Music says, is the arrest the same call he asked if they have insurance?
Yeah. I'm just gonna check downtown. That's probably where it's at, but who knows?
Bold Casket says, I got that a while ago, LOL.
Insurance is confirmed. Registration expires May 26th, 25.
Cody Scarborough 1 says, hello everyone, sorry I'm late.
Alright, back to August.
Ah, welcome in.
Insurance is confirmed. Registration expires May 26th on a black 2015 Chevy SUV. Registered to Daisy Rodriguez Morales, Port of Alvin, equals 10.
Aha, my intuition was right.
At Dean Vincent Music says, John has learned the way of the cops' law. The homeless Nana says, hi Trunkies.
How you guys doing? Sounds like I'm late.
Yeah, but yes, sir.
What happened? Reckless driving. Oh no. Did he run into something or was it already broke?
I guess it was already.
All right, check on your people. I guess our job is done here. You know what? I don't trust this guy. I don't trust him. Maybe he's the one snitching on everybody in this area.
Stream Elements says Gabby Bedoya just subscribed for 9 months in a row.
Thank you so much. 9 months. We had a baby. Oh, they're just leaving that car. Oh, he's just getting out of the road. Now they're going to tow it.
At Deanne Vincent Music says might be broke from past reckless driving law.
Probably. I was just trying to get information. Never heard. Sometimes they answer me.
45. Can you grab location number 56, please?
Let me get the scanner on the charger.
That's clear. Case number is going to be 2619.
Over this section. I'm going to be in my 015.
Could you imagine Clute answering that question if I asked him what it was for? Would they? Oh, that's right. They don't talk to the press, they said. Oh, hell no. Everybody be cool in Lake Jackson.
45. Can you grab location number 56, please?
That's clear. Case number is going to be 2619 2619.
420.
420.
420? It's 420.
420 on the vehicle at Houston, here across from the library.
Across from the library. Yeah, that's not going to be that car that just went by. That's going to be that car. Remember when I said, oh, man? Yeah, I heard him.
I'm going to be on it, too.
So I think we have his little brother running around here or something. Did you guys hear it? You guys heard the car zoom by, right?
34.
Did you guys hear it or no? Is anybody here? Is anyone here?
420.
420.
420 on the vehicle at Houston, here across from the library.
Yeah, that's the Mustang that came by. Man, that's bad luck.
Bayou Preppers 1 says yes.
Could you guys hear
Preston 72 says yup. At
you-
Deanne Vincent Music says yeah, I heard it zoom by.
I knew
Bubba
it was
the big
cooked.
truck guy says I am here lol. Leslie Swaggy says we're all here. Leah 1962 says yes.
He's out.
Cody Scarborough 1 says yes. Bandmom 2024 says I am here. The homeless Nana says I heard it.
Yeah, that's... He made it to the library.
Vegas underscore local says I'm here. Gunnysage says I don't know where I am.
Damn it, I need to go that way. He's over there. I wasn't expecting him to turn. I was expecting him to be at the
Bayou
library.
Preppers 1 says we are using our right to be quiet.
All right, that's good. That's good. I like it. All right, where does this go? This goes around
Road
here.
Lopez 1 says I'm here.
Very good. It's gonna be over here. I thought he said he was out by the library.
It's going to be an Uber driver. Be back in.
Oh, it's an Uber driver. He's back in. All right.
Road Lopez 1 says I'm cooking.
He's back in. It's an Uber driver. I was coming, Mr. Uber driver. I was coming. Say hi to the Uber driver.
Claston 72 says John needs to stop cutting biscuits.
It's just an Uber driver. Maybe that wasn't the car that was zoom by. I think that's Santa. Is it Santa? I think it is.
Located contact information at District Shortstop.
Yeah. 2634, heavy damage on the concrete post up there.
I think it was doing donuts in this parking lot, maybe?
34.
Mark on the paint, pieces from those headlights. Good.
Located contact information.
I don't want to stir them up. They're not doing anything. They're over here chit-chatting. We'll just stay way back over here. Maybe they won't see me. All right, they're just chatting.
2634, is there any damage on the concrete post up there? We just have a scuff mark on the paint, some pieces from those headlights.
Uh-oh. That's an Alvin. That's an Alvin. Wrong call. Everybody slow down. All right, I'm gonna leave him here. I don't want him out doing road pirate shit. I like him right over there doing nothing. Ooh, let me zoom you guys out. You guys don't want to be zoomed in that much, do you?
Stream Elements says Tazzy's my dog Go just subscribed for 8 months in a row.
Taz, 8 months.
Claston 72 says zoom out.
Yeah, I got you.
Gunnisage says they should be required to hold hands when they park like that.
We don't know what they're doing. We don't know what they're doing, so they might be. I hate this intersection during the day. Can't stand it. Like every time you make it across over there to go to Walmart, if you take that U-turn, it's almost impossible. Everybody's almost running into everybody. C notes for 20.
Badlong 2024 says, yeah, I hate it too, John.
All right, we're not being invaded by Martians. If you see the red clouds over there, that's the flare that's reflecting off the clouds, so from the chemical plants. Those are not Martian clouds.
At Deanne Vincent Music says you are right very hard to do a U-turn there in the day.
Yeah. I had this conversation with Pam. I told her it's better to go to the light and wait for the signal. Right? But then I got stuck at the light for 10 minutes. She was in her car and I was in my car. And she got there faster, so she won the argument. Ah, he thinks I'm coming the right way.
218, negative.
Ah, man, got no insurance. Also, if you get at an angle, at least in my car, I can't see what's coming. So I don't know if you've ever been in a Camaro, but the windows are kind of small.
Gunnisage says don't worry kids, it's just a bunch of chemicals in the sky.
Yeah, it's just chemicals.
Leo
Nothing to see.
1962 says we are in Lake Jackson TX.
That's where we are.
Stream Elements says Mallory Jonas just cheered 5 bits.
Thank you for the 5 bits. Mallory with the 5
At Deanne Vincent Music says that is funny you thinking going through any light in this area is quick law.
Yeah, but I was wrong. I lost. It's just awkward. It's like when you get to that section, it's like everybody loses their manners and it's just every man for themselves. Every man for themselves. The other thing that's like that is the actual Walmart parking lot. If you're over there by GameStop, they're ruthless, the people that are coming in. They're not gonna stop for you. It's like all rules go out the window in the Walmart parking lot. At least manners. I'm gonna put the top down. It's getting hot in here.
At Deanne Vincent Music says yeah, Camaros have bad blind spots.
It's bad.
Wicked Clowns 83 says that's cause they're in a hurry for Pokemon cards law.
That's right. That's random, but maybe. Maybe. I didn't think about the Pokemon cards.
At Deanne Vincent Music says LJ parking lot is a every mon for himself derby at scene law.
Isn't it? Am I wrong? It's like all manners go out the window. If you're an old lady walking across the street, they're not going to stop for you. I stop, but hey, that makes a big difference on the window when I put the top down. You see that? Audio is probably horrible.
Insurance engine burned on a 15 GMC.
He's clear.
At Deanne Vincent Music says I have seen people honk at people coming across the parking lot in the riding buggies.
Yeah. I haven't had to do any shopping.
At Deanne Vincent Music says the audio actually hasn't changed.
Very good. All right, we'll make another round of Sector JG. It's green. It's green. Go, go, go. I've been pretty fortunate because I don't have to do any of the shopping, so. When I was single, This is where I did my
At
shopping.
Dean Vincent Music says I only go to LJ Walmart sometimes because it is bigger and has more options than here.
Yeah, when I was single,
Claston72 says, have you took over the block with bid?
when I was single, I only shopped at Dollar General because I hated going to Walmart so much. All my groceries came from Dollar General. Another trick I had is I actually had 30 pairs of jeans, so I didn't have to do laundry. I had a 30 different pairs of jeans, so I only had to do laundry one day a month. That's lazy right there. That is so lazy. Everybody be cool.
Claston72 says, when have we saved gas and sat at our block?
Everybody be
Wicked
cool.
Clowns83 says, law.
Everybody be cool.
Chiquita3 Kate says, mine came from Family Dollar to I got my truck finally running.
Very good. I don't even know if you guys can see that car behind me or not. You guys hear the squeaky brakes? You know what time it is.
I need a voice check for a third-party transfer.
Claston72 says brakes. Chiquita3K says, what's up, buddy?
What's that, man?
Manmom2024 says, I see them. At Dean Vincent Music says, how long has he been behind you?
A little bit.
Leslie Swaggy says, turn around and follow them, law. At Dean Vincent Music says, there are two in there. Gunnisage says, we can smell the bacon. Claston72 says, when we gonna sit in on your block?
We're going right now. Alright guys, I'm doing 30 miles an hour.
Bubba the big truck guy says Jom's gonna quit Smokey MG tomorrow or the next day.
Either
law.
tomorrow or the next day. One of those days.
At Kevin Bondi 01 says take him to the Alligator Road.
Man, those brakes need some work.
We can do it.
Bio Preppers 1 says, are we getting pulled over? If so, someone hold my backpack.
Not yet.
Manmom2024 says they need to get new brakes, my god. Leslie Swaggy says tell him check his brakes. Bubba the big truck guy says he needs some brakes, they sound terrible, law.
They do sound pretty bad, don't they?
Bubba the big truck guy says I am going to moon him.
Be cool, man, be cool. Alright, 100 yards from the stop. I got my turn signal on. Seems the tides have turned.
Vegas_local says I don't like this. Chiquita3K says
right.
still there. Bio Preppers 1 says he's still on our backside.
Yeah.
At Dean Vincent Music says 30 seems to be the universal speed limit around here, law. Claston72 says let's make him follow us for Abbott. Christoker_1710 says they're trolling you, law.
I know. It's fun.
903 Print Guy says just trying to intimidate.
It doesn't work.
The big truck guy says, hope you don't run your tags and see you don't have insurance.
I hope he doesn't either.
Claston 72 says, piggy.
I don't have any insurance. All right, he's going straight. All right, now we're in the right order. It's me, everyone.
Bio Preppers 1 says, pull us over to see who is in the trunk.
That's right. We don't answer questions. The trunk does not answer questions. Guys, quit looking at me, you weirdos.
Bubba the big truck guy says, man, I wish I was as sexy as you all.
Well, thank you very much.
Vegas _ local says, last man in the trunk has to bail him out. Wicked Clowns 83 says, the trunk doesn't open for 50. Claston 72 says, the weirdo.
Man, it feels so good out here, guys. I wish every one of you could be in here with me.
Christoker _ 1710 says, cheer one, 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 cheer one. Stream Elements says, Christoker _ 1710 just cheered 20 bits.
Thank you for the 20 bits.
Bio Preppers 1 says, has the temperature changed yet?
I don't know.
Dean Vincent Music says, when I was out dashing it felt great outside.
Yeah, 76 degrees.
Back Squirrel says, wait, what? BRB, let me put my pants on.
It's 76 degrees.
Dean Vincent Music says, John, don't forget later this week it will be cold.
Oh, man.
Gunnysage says it's 32 degrees where I live right now.
Oh, man.
Claston 72 says, send me your temperature, John. It's 29 degrees here right now.
Oh, that sounds awful.
Dean Vincent Music says 30s to 40s AR night 60s in the day. Wicked Clowns 83 says 28 out tonight by me. Claston 72 says last night we got down to 22 degrees.
No, thank you.
I'll be back around to T with mail there for beginning.
Dispatch flight 3 with Braille 4, 4, hotel 303. 2 hours and 1 minute fuel. And 274.
Bio Preppers 1 says that's way too cold for me.
Yeah, I wouldn't make it. I'd have my hat and my gloves on. 2 jackets.
I'll be back around to T with mail.
But we'd still be recording.
Claston 72 says it's only the beginning, sadly. Bio Preppers 1 says my little heater stopped working, so I have to use my heat rock.
Location report. Flight number is 7434. We'll be picking up a 30-year-old female, weighing in at 95 kilos, pregnant, 35 weeks. IG 15, blood pressure 169 over 86. Heart rate 99, respirations 18, 98%.
Claston 72 says, are we going to the pine trees? Vegas_local says, what do we think of Karen Reed suing the police force?
Not surprised at all. And I think she has plenty of grounds to do so. What's going to be fun is all the shit that they couldn't talk about during the criminal trial. Civil trials are way different. They're way different. So nothing will be off the table. It's going to be fun. Does anybody know if it's in federal court or state court?
At Deanne Vincent Music says, what PD is being sued?
I think Canton. Talk about Karen.
Vegas_local says, will cameras be allowed?
That's why I'm asking, is it a federal lawsuit or is it a state lawsuit? You'll never see a federal trial on camera. Alright guys, looks like it's just me driving around aimlessly now. I'm probably not needed anymore. Guys, thank you so much for hanging out with me tonight. Thank you for the bits, the subscriptions, the memberships, super chats, all that stuff. The kicks. We'll see you guys a little bit later on today. Thank you, everyone. Takes me a minute to end the stream.
Claston 72 says, night John, take care, see ya next time, be safe.
Oh, it's in state court?
Vegas_local says state court.
Very good.
At
Yeah, we'll see it.
Music says, John, it is Fed court.
Is it?
Mom 2024 says, can we go to Mom's basement and play games? 903 Print Guy says, that's what I heard. Melanie Syop 1784 says, see you tonight, John.
See you
At
tonight.
Deanne Vincent Music says, everyone have a good night.
You too.
Road Lopez 1 says, good night.
We got two. I'll look it up tonight.
Angie 416 says, good night, John and Trunkies.
So we got two answers. One says Fed court. Oh, one says state court. So it really depends on where it's at, whether it be televised. But it's going to be fun either way.
Unit calling on Alvin Fire Primary.